There you guys have it. My solo run. Sorry I wasn't talking the whole time. Kind of at work. But beyond that, I'm gonna tell you what just happened just now. Alright, first of all, honestly don't know where to get his evolution material, truth be told. So, you guys got me bobbled there. I don't know if his Draconic Sphere drops in Hyper. And yes, that was his Hyper boss battle. I can solo SBAX on auto video. And equipment I used, well, as you can see, relied on Phantom Mask and Gargantua as to protect myself. Phantom Mask reduces dark damage by 35%, and Gargantua reduces dark damage by 45%. On top of that, you add with the food, adds in a total of 80. Sorry, 35 plus yeah, close to 85%. Let me see. Let me make sure that math was right. So let's see, Gargantua. Alright, so 30% correction. Sorry about that. Gargantua is really weak versus that. Holy crap. Well, that's kind of sad. Gargantua loses automatically to Phantom Mask, which is 35. But so yeah, 30 plus 6, 65 plus 5 is 70. If you go as good, do it with a few more people. If you have the same people, have the same team, or to be honest, you really don't need Satsuki. As long as you have a unit that has Gargantua equipped, you could survive this pretty easily, as you could saw me doing it without even losing one unit. So all it really requires is Phantom Mask and Gargantua as to support your whole entire team. You will only need to cast these two items only when he activates his Arc Gauge, when it comes down to that raining, I don't know what you can consider it. It's like a shadow, a rain of dark energy. I don't know what to consider it. But I'll tell you why I have these units set up as it is. Then for item cooldown speed, which means I can cast Gargantua and Phantom Mask a little bit more over time. Demon Heart is always a top suggestion. The reason why I brought over, just to add to this, my friendly, I've told you guys before that you will be requiring Sar for many occasions. He is still far one of the top units you will need in this entire game. As to why, as you can see, Phantom Mask and Agni, and he's like one of the top DPSers. Fen over here having his true F-Kira comes in handy. Mind you, the second reason I added Sar was also because of his ability. Many of you noticed that he actually has a skill here. It's a very interesting skill, especially when put with Fen, who also increases evasion. So I'm gonna first show Fen before I do this. Why am I showing Fen? Because of an ability he has that's right here. I can see. I think Solar Soldier. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, wrong one. Maybe this one? Yeah, okay, increases all allies' evasion rate by 15%. So, 15% evasion rate, right? Now, Sarv decreases enemies' accuracy by 30%, making a total of 45% towards enemy attacking him. And then to top it off, Sar also has his own ability, which, let's see what he does. So, give me a second. My phone is still 20%. There you go. Evades physical attack by 20%. I do believe he is a physical damage dealer. So if you guys don't have Phantom Mask, you could also use, as I told everybody, always get Fenrir's Gauntlets. Fenrir is still pretty good out there, especially for these events. Just that it does not stack with itself. So if you cast it with two people having it, being used, it will not stack. What was I? Other than that, you all know why I have Mako. healing, our gauge damage, and what was the other one? I forget what she does entirely. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I have understood Mako. I always pay attention to just having her on my team. So healing our oh there you go, allies our gauge and increase our damage comes in handy, especially for this and especially for SAR, because SAR requires a lot of art gauge in order to deal massive amounts of damage. As I was saying, you do not need Satsuki. Satsuki's just there. I have not been able to actually counter his main damage art with Satsuki yet. It's kind of contradictory, but don't bother having Satsuki. I just have her there because I need her for the gears. If you have any other units that actually have attack, a 5-star attack, or a 5-star defense, I suggest you throw them in there. For me, right now, only Satsuki can cover that detail without having to get myself nuked. Let me see here. Who do we have here? Maybe... no, definitely not him. Let me see Rem. Maybe Rem might actually have something interesting. No, Rem will not provide any assistance in this event. 5-star equipment, 5-star. Yeah, not happening. She could be the replacement for SAR, but SAR's a nuker, so good luck with that one. Sorry guys, I'm trying to be serious here. I'm trying to give you guys a good team setup. No, she doesn't use it. He doesn't use it. You know what? How about I just say, just make sure you have Phantom Mask and Gargantua on your team. That will reduce the damage by so much, and it'll cover up your whole entire team's threshold, so you don't have to worry about eating so much damage in such a short minutes. So, good luck out there, you guys. This has been my guide to how to defeat him on SPEX Hyper. If not, if you guys want a team for me to build around SPEX, it's really not that different from that one. I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to do the same thing right over there as I did over here. Just no Satsuki, a Ganon, and switching out my Rain for my SAR. This is probably going to be the real team I'm going to be using for that part. Mind you, it's not going to be easy, since I'm reducing my defensive capabilities as well. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Actually, let me run it too. Let's see if I can actually defeat him. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just going to try to set up my gear over here. I kind of removed all the gear I had on him, because he was using 2 toy swords instead of 1, so... yeah, that comes in handy, you know. Sorry, we're gonna borrow Bakuzan from you. Oops, wrong thing. So I'm just gonna run this one time for you guys to see my team, see if they survive against him on this event. Mind you, his damage isn't so high in this version part of the battle. So you still gotta be careful. You can still deal a lot of damage to you and nuke your team to like near nil, versus what the other one does. And you have to fight a giant, one of the chicken guys. And you also have to be careful because there's a status ailment like blind that comes from one of the enemy units, which will pretty much mess up your day. Oh jeez. What? Okay, so that's no problem. Alright. If we could survive it like that, then yeah, definitely we won't have to worry about damage. Oh. Oh. I let the auto just cover me there for a second. Sorry, I'm doing this myself as well.
Yeah, make videos about that.
So that's my coworker in the background, if anything.
What's the video about?
Nah, hints and tips.
I come
Alright. Sorry guys, I'm talking to my coworker. Like I said, I'm at work while doing these videos. Oh, no, no, no. Don't use your arcades. Do not use your arcades. Oh, too close, too close, too close. You missed most of that damage. What? Why is Sar all the way back there? Oh my gosh. So dumb for using his art. Well, there you guys have it. Me just beating the butt out of Grad, and I'm using luck unit mostly. So, good luck to you guys out there. This has been my hints and tips and beating the butt out of Grad video. Hope you enjoyed and have fun.